time for Stadium. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the games begin. Coming out of the gates with some loot.
Oh, this map was cool. I like this map.
Game changer. The dragon becomes me. Hey! Bounty eliminated. That's a massive score for Genji.
I've got you in my sights.
Talk about a fresh perspective.
I remember Baby Bob.
First round, folks. We're coming down to the wire. Anna's taking matters into her own hands. Looks like Moira's got a few tricks up her sleeve.
The teacup? I know.
It's a multi-ball.
Here we go.
Massive play. Massive.
Man, where's that Ana going? That was quite a back up there.
They can come back next round.
Something's not right here.
What's going on out there, guys?
We just gave them that one. It was pity.
What can we do better?
Okay, the Zarya is frying us.
I could build beam flexion for Zarya. Let me sell something real quick and buy that one.
Good idea.
I'm basically just spected to Nano Boost. If we group as 5, I hit somebody and it hits everybody around us, and then everybody
This is
gets
cool.
hit.
Am I in
I'm
this?
just gonna
No.
heavily invest all into my weaponry. Every single power. I'm just gonna be a DPS machine.
I think what we need is more orbs.
Make sure they're healing orbs, though.
Definitely not.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
whatever Ruben says, I'm doing the opposite of. So I'm not going to do more orbs. I'm doing whatever the other is.
Fast right side. Push fast
All right, here we go.
right side.
I'm on Zarya. I'm on Zarya.
Get Zarya.
I'm just playing it.
Go, 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 go.
Me and you. Oh,
I've got you in my sights.
Big flash.
Hey, this is Gladys.
Right side, right side, right. Kill Juno, kill Juno. Nice, nice, good stuff. Oh, Reaper behind. Box out.
we died by mini bomb.
Okay, reset.
Did you hear Big Slam? I didn't hear Big Slam. Who said Big Slam?
Go.
I zoned. I didn't zone. I just didn't listen to
I'm
it.
ulting.
Like, I was just watching the video. I didn't even...
This fun's on land.
On land? That sounds like Ruben. I love that. Did I just see a roll in May? That's cool. Dude, their rank titles for this look so cool. Or the rank pictures, I mean. And there you go. Overwatch Stadium. Chat, it's almost time. When we say that mode plays differently, like when we say that mode like plays differently, it definitely plays like different than what you're used to in Overwatch, but like in a chaotic fun way. Like you'll see when I got limited time on it because I wasn't invited to the previous like playtest they had, but like there's some really cool stuff. So you thought it was just third person? You can play it in first or third person. Yes. All right, so enter the stadium, get ready to battle. We got the blog post on Stadium. If you just didn't see the trailer's out. So what they say is, hey, 2 teams will enter the stadium, but only one will emerge victorious in the ultimate contest of skill, strategy, and determination. Stadium is unlike anything you've ever played in Overwatch 2, and it will take everything you've got to come out on top. Starting this week, we'll go over what it takes to conquer the competition and claim victory in every match. So they say, what is Stadium? Stadium is the new best-of-7 multi-round way to play Overwatch 2, where 2 teams of 5 face off in a magnificent arenas as they purchase upgraded items and powers to radically transform their heroes, all experienced through our new third-person camera. So, the way it works here, they have a whole image that says 5v5, roll queue only, play to earn Stadium cash. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait, no, Stadium cash is to upgrade your stuff. Buy items in the armory, modify your heroes with powers, best of 7, compete in 3 game modes, new ranked leagues, you earn rewards as you rank up, and the new third-person view. Now, unless something's changed, by the way, I want to reiterate this about the third person. You can choose between the 2, so you can play in first or third. Now, I don't know how polished it is since I did it last time. Like, when I hit the button, it wouldn't change back. I'd have to do it beforehand. So I don't know if they've changed anything, but that's how that works. They say, at launch, Stadium will feature 17 heroes, with more being added every season. I do want to say, I'd rather they get the builds right and the third person feeling good for each hero than trying to force every single hero out on the launch. So I think there will be a little bit of discourse on that, like, okay, there should have been more heroes, etc. But I'd rather they get it right. I'd rather they get it right with each like hero for third person in builds rather than rush those heroes in, right? Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't even like read it as like some people are like, oh, maybe they're drip feeding the heroes. I just feel like they want, after playing like Ana and Ashe during like the Spotlight version, they were still figuring out some of the third person aspects. So I'd rather they get it right. But yeah, it says you'll choose the hero you want to play for the entire match within a 1 tank, 2 damage, 2 support composition. Following each round, you'll first upgrade your hero with powers, ability change, and modifiers that can completely change how your hero is played. Then you'll spend Stadium Cash, a new scoring currency used to purchase upgrades to your hero's kit in the armory. With items and powers gained throughout the entire match, you'll be in control of your uniquely built hero throughout the entire game. So the heroes available at launch, they have right here, and they did say they will be in future updates. For tanks, you have Diva, Junker Queen, Orisa, Reinhardt, and Zarya. All of these, when I tried them out, were really fun, had some really cool builds. We're going to look deeper into that as Stadium goes. For DPS, you have Ashe, Cassidy, Genji, Mei, Reaper, and Soldier. Now, of course, for this, I'm very curious to see how the third person feels on sniper heroes now. If it's been fixed or adjusted, we're going to be able to find that out today because we have a test server to play on. Then for support, we have Ana, Juno, Kiriko, Lucio, Mercy, and Moira. All of these heroes here were fun to play. Ana, again, I want to see the same thing. So there's all your initial heroes that will start. Again, more will be added. Get your gear in the armory. Before each round, you'll have a short amount of time to equip items and powers in the armory. So while planning a strategy with your team, here is where you'll spend Stadium Cash to buy items to buff your hero. But at the start of the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th rounds, you'll equip powers for free. Now, again, one thing I really want to do in the future here is go through and like find optimal builds. We want to do kind of a video series on that. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments too, because I think I love the idea of it. I also hope that they eventually add a way for us to like just you can copy and paste a build. I think that's important for a game like this. Like people, as cool as builds are, and people want to go and like dig through builds, some people just want to know what a good build is and hit those buttons. That's it. You know what I mean? So I hope they add that in the future. They say items are power-ups that can supplement a hero's weapons, abilities, or overall survivability. Items come in 3 rarities: common, rare, and epic. And while most can be equipped by every hero, some items will be exclusive for just your specific hero. At any given time, you can equip up to 6 different items. When you need more cash or need to free up a slot, you can sell your equipped items for their full value, then buy and equip new ones. Powers are transformative modifiers that grant unique passives, modifiers, or whole new abilities. Equipping the right powers together can create unique strategies that completely change how your hero is played. Like Reinhardt sending lava across the arena with his Fire Strike, or Kiriko being able to clone herself and leave an opponent seeing double. Powers don't cost you Stadium Cash to equip, but once you equip a power, it cannot be removed, so plan carefully. And one thing I learned throughout it was that like each hero actually has their own separate stuff. I was just doing generic stuff when I first played it, so I'm excited to kind of dig deeper into that. If you don't know which items or powers to pick at first, the game will suggest 2 different example builds for your hero. These will include recommended items and powers that focus on a unique strategy or key part of your hero's gameplay kit, which is actually kind of what I was talking about. I like the example builds here. This is cool. You can follow these or use them as guides as you start coming up with your own innovative builds. We'll be detailing more on items and powers as well as key strategies for planning your hero builds in an upcoming blog. So here's some details here. You can see they have, the Shuriken, Jutsu? And then a Dash and Ninja. And like they have like a whole different version of builds. Obviously, we don't know exactly what's there, but that's the cool part, right? And it kind of tells you what's good about it. Raking in the Stadium Cash. At the start of every game, you begin with 3,500 Stadium Cash. And you'll earn more as you progress throughout the match. The better your performance, the more Stadium Cash you'll earn. If you find that your team has fallen behind, bounties can appear for opponents who are threats to your team. Eliminating a bounty target will grant you a portion of that bounty based on how much you contributed to the elimination of that opponent. The more Stadium Cash you have, the more versatile your selection of powerful items will be. So there you go. There is the Stadium Cash. And how all that works. Obviously, the more you play it and you do well, the more cash you'll have, and you can see how that works. Battle in the arenas around the world. Stadium offers 9 different maps using Control, Push, or Clash core game modes, but with special rules in each. Some maps will be familiar destinations, while others will be brand new arenas to brawl in. Over time, more maps and game modes will be added to Stadium, keeping how and where you play fresh. So they have 3 push maps. One you might recognize, the other 2 you won't. These are ones I played both at the Spotlight. They were cool. Obviously, more time played on them, the more I'll understand them. And for Control, it looks like 2 of the maps you might be used to, or like the map locations. The other 2 are pretty new there, and then Clash seems to have the same ones. And then more maps will be added. Clash will use 3 objective points and will play until a team wins 2 of those objective points. Control will play 1 round and then the capture progress is faster. And Push will be played on new and modified maps on a smaller case or a smaller scale with about half the distance to push your barricade in comparison to the full game mode. So now just to kind of like give a little bit of a note on this so people kind of understand that, is like the idea is the rounds are supposed to be fairly quick. They're not supposed to be 10, 20-minute rounds. But the overall game mode is like if you go all 7 rounds, could be a 30 to 40-minute game. So you have quicker rounds, but like longer games. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense of that one. So a whole new perspective. Stadium is a complex game mode, and you'll need to be able to know what is going on around you. There may be times when lava will spray across the walkways, multiple biotic orbs will fly across the area, or a giant death ray from orbit will come crashing down on you from behind. This is why Stadium, by default, uses a third-person perspective view as you play. So there you go. Keep in mind, they say by default. You can play in first person if you would like. If third person isn't for you, you can play in first person. So it's not like you're locked to third person camera. You'll have the ability to tune and adjust your view and experience in the new Stadium settings in your game options, including adjusting your field of view, using special UI to show when you are reloading or when your line of sight is blocked, and more. Or if you prefer, you can always switch back to the traditional first-person view, which we'll check that out when we get the playtest today. Climbing the ranks! Stadium uses its own unique competitive ranking system separate from competitive play. Due to the addition of new heroes, abilities, powers, and balance changes at the start of every season, ranks will be reset with everyone starting at the bottom of the Rookie League. You will climb up to higher divisions and leagues as you win games of Stadium. Each league will become more difficult as the risk of losing progress increases. Is it just me, or are the Stadium leagues, like, images here better than what we have right now for the core game for ranked? Is it me, or are these way better than what we have currently? I hope they eventually will update that. Oh, man. But there you go. So those are the ones you have: Rookie, Novice, Contender, Elite, Pro, All-Star, and Legend. So there's your Stadium leagues. Stadium will feature unique and exclusive rewards from competitive play, including all new epic skins for select heroes every season by climbing to the elite rank for each role. You'll also earn competitive points to unlock weapon variants. So if you get to elite, you will unlock epic skins. What they will be, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, wait. Well, they're going to say it right here. To celebrate the launch of Stadium in Season 16, compete in the compete in the new season to earn the exclusive All-Stars Juno epic skin when you reach the All-Star League in any role. There's even more to learn about Stadium's rank mode, and we'll cover that in a future blog later this week. Until then, shoot for the stars and prove you're the ultimate competitor in the Stadium. And there you go, Chad. That's the skin right there, an epic Juno skin. And then they say the competition is about to begin. We can't wait to see you in the Stadium, and we'll have a lot more to share all week long. Check back tomorrow for an update on how Stadium has developed since when we first announced it during the Overwatch 2 Spotlight, thanks in part to the great feedback and learnings we gained from recent closed alpha playtests. Until then, time to start making your game plan with your friends. We'll see you in the Stadium on April 22nd. So there you go. There's all the information you need to know about Stadium. Should be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. As I said, it feels like a new game in its own, like, in Overwatch. It's going to be really cool.